one, Jared and I wanted to do a Q&A video, and so we went to our Instagram and to our Twitter and we asked you guys to submit questions. Now, if you guys do not have Instagram or Twitter, don't get too upset. We'll do another video and we will involve you guys for those of you who do not have Instagram and Twitter.
If you do have Instagram and Twitter and you're not following us, are you crazy? We post some good stuff there.
Yeah, you guys could have posted a question.
You guys gotta check it out. Links below to our Instagram and Twitter. Brian and I are in the middle of a hair off. And
did he send a picture?
I don't know, but I think we all know who's gonna win that. First question, ideally, how many kids do you want? I think Ellie and I both agree on this. We want about 3 to 5 kids, if possible, if we can have that many. Brian!
But at least 3. I would love to have 3 kids. Is there anything that you guys do or habits that you have that really irritate each other? Dun dun dun! I am very time oriented. This is the time, this is when we're gonna do it. We gotta do it 10 minutes early. Jared is very organized and clean, but sometimes when it comes to when we're really busy, we gotta film a video, you gotta go to work, we gotta go to church, we gotta do this. Sometimes I just get a little irritated that you're not quite on top of the game. Is that a good way to put it? A nice way to put it?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing that irritates me about you, but whatever.
Oh, yes, there is.
I would probably say that you are always, hey, hop,
nagging.
Hop, hop. Let's just hang out. Come on.
I need to relax.
Ellie.
I need to pull the panties out of my bum cheeks.
Where did you find your car keys? Guys, I am so embarrassed about this. We found them in the couch.
3 days later.
3 days later. I thought Ellie had already looked there, so I didn't look there the first time, but sure enough, they were right there. Yeah. Right, Jackson?
What are the top 3 funniest things Jackson has done so far?
Number 1, laughing was the funniest thing that he's done.
Yes. I always laugh when he toots on me. When he's sitting here tooting, that's one of the funniest things.
Number 3, I think, is when he threw up on me for the first time. And here's a picture of that. Were you guys camera shy when you guys started making vlogs?
Yes, yeah. And we still are sometimes.
When we're out in public, I still get a little camera shy when I'm vlogging in front of people. I still think that's kind of weird, but I'm getting used to it. I think I'm doing a little bit better.
Yeah.
We're married for almost 4 years now. There's so many people around us that ask, you're not pregnant yet? You don't know how to make a baby? Blah, blah, blah. How do you guys handle it in this situation?
Jared and I talked about this, and I think I was the one that got most of those questions because Jared was going to school at the time, and I was working in a salon, so every single person that would sit in my chair, how old are you? Are you married? Do you have kids? Oh, do you want kids? Why don't you have kids? So I got the grunt end of the deal on that one, and honestly, it got really frustrating and really annoying, and deep down, I would want to kind of be snarly and kind of mean, but on the other hand, I thought, you know, these people really don't know, like they're just asking. And so how I dealt with it was just bite your tongue. Like I just had to bite my tongue and then just realize, you know, people just want to know, and if people are truly your friends, then they would already know your situation. So try not to get too upset when people ask because they must not be that good of friends with you because they would know your situation. What is the thing you most want to do together that you have never done before?
Skydiving. What has been the most difficult part about having a new baby? Jackson is perfect.
No, he is. He is perfect. But honestly, we haven't quite had to adjust to anything. Like life has been, we've adjusted smoothly. So the most difficult part is just when we leave the house, we have a million things that we have to bring. Diaper bag, food, diapers. That would probably be the most difficult thing.
I adore your and Jared's love for each other. You seem like best friends.
Ooh.
That's something I strive for. What advice would you give to couples to stay as happy as you two are? Honestly, the biggest thing that I can tell anyone is selflessness. If you are worried more about that person than you are yourself, you will be truly happy. Now that's a two-way street. It can't be one way. Both have to be completely selfless. And that to me is one of the biggest factors in happiness. Would you agree?
Yeah, because when we find ourselves, we're getting frustrated and stuff, and I sit back and think about it, it's because we're being selfish or we're not compromising. So I agree. Do you know any fun facts about giraffes? Yes. A giraffe's heart weighs 20 pounds.
And a giraffe's tongue is 2 feet long.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
What's the worst fight you two have ever had, and how did you get over it? The worst fight we have ever had is whether we're gonna have an inside dog or an outside dog. And
Outside.
inside.
And we've compromised.
Supposedly we've compromised. No, we really have. We've really compromised. When we have a house, the dog will be mostly outside, but we'll have some designated areas inside where the dog can be my buddy, like in my office or my den.
Yep.
So the key there is compromise.
Yeah, selflessness, compromising. As you and Jared tried to get pregnant before going for treatment, did you feel that something was off within your body that clued you in that something was really maybe wrong? When Jared and I even got married, we kind of talked about it a little bit. I had an inkling that maybe it would take a little bit longer to get pregnant just because my body was so off. I was very, very irregular.
What program do you use to make your intro for your videos? What program do you use to edit your videos in? To edit our videos, I use Final Cut Pro 10, and the intro I made in After Effects.
What is your advice to other women going through trying to conceive and infertility? My one advice, and it's what I kept telling myself throughout the whole process, and even now in life, I need to be content. Contentment goes a very long way, and I thought, I'm not getting pregnant, I'm really mad, I'm frustrated. Oh, there were nights that I was mad, but at the end of the night, I thought I need to be content with what I have. I'm content, I have a happy marriage, I have a roof over my head, I have dinner on my table, and it was really hard. The one thing that I told myself was just to be content.
Be content with what you have, but don't ever lose hope either.
Yeah, don't, because it still is hard. It was way hard for me.
Do you have any plans to move into a bigger place to make more room for babies? Wink, wink, hint, hint. Yes, we want to move into a house. We do not want to stay in a small apartment forever. So we're just waiting on a few things, mostly
money. It doesn't matter. I mean, if we have another kid, we're not going to move into a house right now because we can't afford a house yet. So when we can, we will.
We have space for 2 kids if we needed to stay here.
Yeah, we got a couple closets.
Harry Potter reference.
Since Jackson was born, has your relationship changed, and if so, in what way? A little bit. I mean, because a lot of my energy and a lot of my love and focus throughout the day is for Jackson. Like, I have to take care of him, so at the end of the night, like, I'm really tired, and so we have to make time to watch our shows together and to talk and to communicate more and not get so worked up in the little things that we have to do. We need to focus a little bit more on each other. But
so I guess structure is important.
Yeah.
I admit. Okay. Do an impression of each other. Go.
Go. Oh. Has your YouTube time and effort changed since having a child?
I would say that time management has gone a little bit better. We try and organize things a little bit better with Jackson with a schedule. Obviously we have scheduled videos now. I'm not sure if you guys knew before this, we just kind of uploaded videos as they came, but now we have a schedule.
Do people recognize you in public a lot from your videos?
Oh my gosh.
All the time.
Holy cow. We can't keep you guys off of us when we're out in public.
We ran into 3 of you guys, and we hope to run into more.
If you guys see us, let us know. Have you guys ever wanted to do a meetup? Yes, actually we have wanted to do a meetup.
Salt Lake would be fun.
Yeah, we live in Utah, so Salt Lake would be fun.
What is something that happened to you in public that was embarrassing? 2 nights ago, Jared and I were at Lowe's getting lights, and I started dancing in the middle of the aisle, and I didn't know that a guy was behind me, and I was really like going to town dancing. And Jared was just staring at me, and I turned around and literally screamed because I did not know that a guy was behind me. I was like, ah!
What is Jared's college degree in? I studied exercise science. I have my bachelor's in exercise science.
Can you guys show us some wedding pictures?
Check them out.
Jackson had to go to bed. He was being naughty.
He was naughty. What did your family say when you guys got married so young?
My family was all for it. Everyone in my family got married either at 18 or 21, so.
My parents didn't really care all that much. They were really, really happy for us. My parents did think Ellie was a little bit on the younger side, but They were really, really supportive.
Jared, how did you know Ellie was the one you wanted to spend the rest of your life with?
I still don't know. Just kidding. Her work ethic, her family, and just all around, Ellie is a wonderful woman. I knew that I was bettering myself by being with her, so that's how I knew.
Ellie, you're fairly young to be a mother, especially one to have already tried fertility. What was your reason to start a family so early? Maybe it's not early for you guys, but what was the reasoning for starting at the point in your life and not a little bit later? Keep up with the awesome videos. I really like how you worded that, by the way, because I was really young, but that was my desire. My whole life, I will have a successful life when I was married and had a family. Like, we're very family oriented, and I've always wanted a family, so that's why we started so young.
Can we please be best friends? Yeah! Consider it done. Check mark. Best friends. BFFs. Forever. Are you planning on getting any pets for Jackson to play with? Absolutely not.
No, no way. We're getting pets for us
to play with.
What do you think is the most important thing when you want to be successful on YouTube?
Well, I'm glad you asked us because we are so successful on YouTube. No, but seriously. Actually,
we have a lot of friends on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we do have a ton of friends on YouTube. Hi guys. I was actually thinking about this, and there's a few things that I think it takes to be successful on YouTube. Quality, consistent content. I think those are the 3 things that you need to be successful on YouTube.
Yep. Where will be your first vacation on a plane with Jackson? New York City.
New York!
We're going to New York at the beginning of fall, so that will be his very first airplane ride.
Maybe we can have a meetup in New York.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. What is the one thing that has surprised you about doing YouTube? Honestly, the biggest surprise to me was how friendly everyone has been. Everyone has been more nice than I could ever imagine, because I've been on the internet. I know what internet trolls are.
People can be really mean. The first video Jared put up of me not wearing any makeup, I mentally told myself, don't feel bad when someone says you're ugly, when someone says you have acne, when someone says something mean. And I didn't have one comment, not one. So now I wear makeup lists quite a few times in the videos.
Are you guys coming to Vlogger Fair in Seattle? That is the plan. We're crossing our fingers. We're hoping to be there. I'm from Washington originally, so it actually might be nice to get back into my home roots.
Are you guys ever going to start daily vlogging? Only seeing you guys 2 days a week just isn't enough.
First off, thank you. That's flattering.
Thank you. Jared and I, we want to do daily vlogs. It's just Jared has a full-time job. He has to support his family. So if we were to do daily vlogs, we can only do one or the other, and right now it just wouldn't be very smart.
It's something that we would like to do if we had the opportunity to do so.
Yes. What is one thing that Jared does for you, big or little, that you notice and appreciate? One thing that I notice about Jared, honestly, is, and I hate to say most guys, but Jared is he appreciates that I'm into beauty. He doesn't make me feel bad when I buy expensive shampoo and conditioner or my makeup or anything like that. So Jared is just genuinely, he's appreciative of what I love, and he doesn't make me feel bad about it.
And here's the secret. Because she gets to buy those things, I get to buy my things.
That's not how it works. He has nice hair though, huh?
Would you ever want to go to Finland again all together? Yes. Some of you guys may not know, I lived in Finland for a little while, and I would love to go back. My brother-in-law actually lived in Finland with me too, so
we're all gonna go back.
We all want to go back together someday.
Yep.
Well, that is all the questions, guys. Thank you so much for submitting your questions on Instagram and Twitter. Again, if you aren't following us on Twitter and Instagram, the links will be below. We are going to do this again. Yes. We're going to do YouTube comments, so we'll let you guys know a little bit later when we're going to do that.
But again, thank you guys so much for watching. We had a lot of fun answering these questions. I hope that we answered quite a few for you. Also, we are going to leave a link below of the How We Met video, because a lot of your guys' questions that you asked about Jared and I are going to be answered in that video. So that's going to be linked down below if you want to see the How We Met video. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Have a wonderful night.
And we will see you guys
in the next video. Bye-bye.